Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Katie here. I am making this video to show you guys how to project your points. Um, if you are at a stage in your business where you have added, if you've hit silver and you're pushing to senior silver and gold and you have goals to continue your business, you need to be point projecting um, at least every week just to get used to it, just to be in your back office. If you are between the levels of gold and senior gold, you need to be projecting, I would say at least twice a week. If you're between senior gold and ruby, I would say every 2 to 3 days. If you are between ruby and emerald, you best be checking your points frequently. Usually an emerald or a senior ruby who is wanting to grow is checking in on their points every day and seeing where they're at. Um, that may not be sustainable for everybody, but I would say that it is definitely not crazy to plan to check your points and project once or twice a week. So with that being said, the goal of this video that I'm creating is to show you, this light is intense, is to show you how to project your points. I've gotten permission from a friend who is a senior silver pushing to get to gold to use her account. That way you guys kind of see just a simple account and I'm not overwhelming you with numbers when I go into my account. And it'll be a lot easier for y'all to follow along. So I'm going to um screen share here. Alrighty. Actually, just bear with me 1 second. I want to make sure I'm where I want to be. Okay, I am. Screen share. Okay. So this is the new back office. I'm going to do both ends, but I'm going to train mainly out of here. I'll go into the one end being the new back office and then the other end being the old one. So you're going to go to your points and rank section. And then this is where all of your customers are. And so first things first, when you start projecting, you want to see where you are currently at, okay? Obviously, we don't know where we're going, how long it's going to take there, what we take to get there, what we need to do unless we know where we're starting. It's just like a road trip, right? You got to have a start point and an end point, and you got to make the in between very awesome. So right now she has 24 points and her goal is to rank up to gold. So that's 100 points. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and honestly, kind of the important parts that we want to pay attention to right now is this level section. And then over here to this little section, okay? This is going to tell us a lot about what we need to do. Like I said, this is going to be pretty simple, but the farther you get into this and you continue to point project and understand PV and orders, the more you'll learn and the easier it will get and the quicker at it you will become. So we know that Katie has 24 points. So let's take a look at her orders left to ship. So she has a subscription on the 27th that needs to run. We need to make sure it's over 100 PV and we're going to look and see what the paid level is, which is 1. All of hers will be 1s. Now, if it was a level 2, we'd have to adjust how many points she'd be giving herself, right? So level 2s would give her 5 points. Level 3s would give her 4 points. Level 4s, 3 points, so on and so forth. So those of you who have levels going on in your company or your organization, keep that in mind. So here's her first subscription we see that's going to run on the 27th. It is over 100 PV, so we're going to tally that down as 1. She has one right here that's going to go through on the 21st. She has another one that's going to go through on the 26th. She has a white line right here that does not have an order that's gone through. If you didn't notice, she has a one that's had an order go through, but does not have a subscription on. So she has one right here that has not placed an order and does not have a subscription on. So I would actually record that as well. And then she has two more down here that are set to go through. So if you take 5 orders, that's what I tallied, and times it by 6 because they're all level 1s, that is 30 points. 30 plus 24 is 54 points. Super simple math, you guys. There she blows. So if Katie does nothing else at all this month, and her orders all go through, she will hold the rank of senior silver. She'll have 54 points. Now she is going to, in her mind, be like, okay, I'm going to address this white line. My goal is to get this person to reorder again, right? So that's going to give her an additional 6 points, which is going to get her to 60 points, okay? So simple math tells us she has 40 points she needs to make up this month to get to gold. Super exciting. That's so dang close. And this is where she can start game planning, like, okay, I want to get someone to silver. That's going to take up 15 points, okay? So then she'll know that she needs to sign on 25 points worth of level 1s, which would be right at what, like 4 or 5 people. So that's where you can really strategize your month. You can tell yourself what you're going to do, how you're going to share, what you're going to plug people into. You can talk to your fence setters. You might have a couple VIPs. You might have 2 VIPs that you know you can get to silver, and that's 30 points. That would mean Katie would only need to rack up, well, 2 people, basically. She'd need to personally sign 2 people. So very exciting. I hope that breaks it down and makes it very simple for y'all to see. She would also need to check in on this person as they don't have an order and just make sure that they're liking their order, they're taking their products. We want to ensure that they're going to order in September to help her continue to grow. So let's pop into the, I think I have to go back to dashboard, the old back office. This is kind of the view I live off of. I like to say that I was raised off of this original view and it's really hard to change. Um, so let's let this load. Alrighty. So in this view, you're going to just click on points and ranks. And then you are going to come down here and you're going to load data. And you're just going to scroll over and it's going to give you the same exact view, except to me, I really like it because it's a lot more condensed. I can see everything in one screenshot. I can count the orders she has left. This is where we got the term white line, because right here, you guys are probably thinking, what's a white line? Right here, we see this little white, it's a white line, right? It's got nothing going on in there. So our goal is to keep these white lines full. When you see all of these full, that means that you're doing a really good job. And then also you can see her paid levels. You can see like the points that she's gotten already. That should match her 24. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the share because I have something I want to show y'all, but I think I need to make sure I need to pull it over. Okay. What data? What I want to do is just cover this up. Okay, I'm back. So I have a couple things left I want to show you. This is something I utilize a lot. Especially as you're company grows. So anyways, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go back to here real quick because I didn't show you so. So while you're in this view, there's something you can do. You can click on this export data. And if you have Excel, you can export all of your customers into an Excel spreadsheet and you can really do some sorting and do some analyzing and really use it to your benefit. So I'm going to share now. When you click that, I'm going to share with you what it looks like. I just wanted to cover up some of Katie's customers' information. Okay. So here is what comes up when you export that data. The more people you have, obviously, the bigger this is going to be. And so with Katie, you know, we're going to look at what she's got going on. She has really good retention, so I'm really excited to. So first things first, what I do is I'm going to click this top. Okay, page break. Oh, we're going to go over here. Sorry, I have to move my little screen. So you're going to click, go into view, and you're going to click freeze top row. Isn't that handy? Check that out. So you're going to freeze top row. And then what I do after that is you're going to go back to home and you're going to click on a column and you're going to click sort and filter. And then you're going to filter. And all of these little things create like a filter basically. And so one of the filters I like to use, or what I like to go in and filter, is I will come into here and I will just click on blanks. I will see what customers I have that don't have a subscription on. And then I can also see, well, who has a subscription off but has an order? So then you could also filter this out. Okay, why do they not have a subscription on, but they have an order on? Like, and a lot of times I'll know if they're longstanding customers. And then I can go back through and I can maybe filter out the ones that have not ordered, but they're just there, right? And so another way you could do it is, let me get this turned back on. Okay, so another one you can do is, I need to figure out what I hit on here so I can select all subscriptions. Oh, I think I clicked a button, but anyways, some of our people went away. But another one that I really like to use is if you go in here, this is when their next order is set to ship. And with mine, because I have so many different like things going on, and like if you have more people in your organization, I like to click ascending. So that then shows me who's coming up next. Like, oh, so-and-so has an order coming up in a couple days. Like, I'm gonna check on her, like, or maybe I've lost track of her and I need to find her. So really neat way to keep track of everything. A lot of times I'll filter this out and try to find people who are under 100 PV that I can reach out to. This provides a lot of different avenues to find and like just keep track of people. Y'all, once you get to like where I'm at in this company, you know, where if you have an upline that's a Ruby, senior Ruby, Emerald, even like senior gold, it can get to be a lot. Hundreds, you know, some people have thousands of people in their organization. And so to use this spreadsheet for me, honestly, is like gold. I love it. So with that being said, I hope this is helpful. You do not have to use this. I'm just sharing what works for me, and how I've found it useful. So yeah, happy point projecting.